I hope this message is greeting you and your family. I hope that you are well and that you are staying safe in the midst of a lot of unknown and craziness that has gone on in the past couple of weeks and months. I thought it was important to reach out to you in addition to the communications that come from our school. I thought it was important to take a pause with you and take a look back at where we've been and also kind of look ahead at where we're going to continue to always be learning here at OLPH School. The mission of our school is to build confident and faith-filled learners. So as a result of the announcement that schools across the state of Maryland would be closed starting in March, we began immediately planning for providing opportunities and resources to continue learning at home. Then our teachers started the process of identifying and communicating with you essential versus optional opportunities for learning, recognizing that every family has different circumstances going on at home and the impact on the way that each child can learn looks a little bit different in every house. At the same time, they were also becoming well-versed in the various platforms that we have available to us at OLPH, while we recognize that our students and parents were doing the same thing. Currently, our students in pre-K through second grade are focused on ELA and math core standards with optional work in some of the other core content areas. They're meeting multiple times per week on Zoom, and I know that the first grade class was excited to have a pajama party the other day on Zoom with their classmates. In third through fifth grade, we've also focused on ELA and math standards with the other core content areas, science, social studies, and religion, pulled in as well. There's optional work for students who would like to continue to broaden their horizons. And I know that the fifth grade was very excited about their virtual field trip that they took to Mount Vernon on Wednesday, which was in lieu of the scheduled trip to Mount Vernon that would have taken place on Wednesday. In middle school, we're going strong. There's live instruction taking place in our math classes and language arts. There's small group sessions with teachers and small groups of students to further answer any questions and go over any of the work taking place in our core content areas. And they are looking forward to their middle school dance party, which is taking place tonight. In terms of live instruction, our students are meeting for at least an hour per week for new content instruction in language arts, math, and religion classes. And in addition to some teachers who have been able to pre-record new content, making it available on demand for our students. At the heart of all of it, our live meetups in whatever capacity enable our students to connect with each other and see what other students are going through, and at the heart of it all, the mission of our school, which is to build those faith-filled and confident learners. The discussions we're having and the way that the students are able to process what they're seeing going on in their world around them is certainly rooted in our faith, and our classes start with prayer. And the same safe environment that they have here at our school is now available to them at home, even though we're not able to be together. Our plan is to continue in a similar fashion, always honing our practices and trying to get better every day, one day at a time. We recognize that there's a lot of concerns out there about students falling behind or not have been able to meet certain standards associated with a particular grade. And that's a concern that's shared with parents throughout the entire world. And it's something that all schools are going to be considering and working with, and it's something that is already taking place here at OLPH School in our plans for next year. We're using tools provided by the Archdiocese that identify standards for each of our content areas for things that were taught in school and things that were taught remotely. So those conversations and planning for next year are already taking place in and among our staff. We recognize that these are really difficult times, and I know that it's very difficult at home, and you're waking up and cooking 3 meals a day and working full time and trying to teach your students different skills in language arts and math that maybe you haven't even thought about for 20 years. Our students are missing their friends, we're missing our friends, and that social aspect. In the midst of all of that difficulty, we want to assure you that we are here with you, we are here for you. OLPH has always been a place for learning, and it will continue to be as we look to the future.